Hi, this is Jim Ave. I am your teacher for Kinesiology 792C, Practicum in Athletic Training. This is part one. You'll also take this class in the spring of 2014. Welcome to class. This is our first class together. Many of you had talked to the interim program director, Dr. Devin Beasley, to be admitted to this program. I was on sabbatical last spring and over the summer. So again, this is our first class together. I am the program director for the Masters of Arts in Kinesiology, and I'm also a certified athletic trainer like you. So you'll see in the forum in Moodle class, I've provided just a little bit of my background, how I got into athletic training, and I also have an extra credit forum in our Moodle class to ask you how you got involved in athletic training. So I'm interested to learn how you got involved in our profession. I'm not sure if you know that Fresno Pacific University is a Christian university. And so in most of my classes, I try to include a Bible verse because I believe the Bible is the word of the living God. And so I picked Colossians chapter 3, verse 17, using the New International Version. And that verse says, "And whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him." I chose that particular verse because this class is about the work we do as athletic trainers, or the work that you do as athletic trainers. And so this verse is talking about our work, the way we do it, and we do it to please Jesus and God the Father, because he has blessed us with the ability to work and given us different gifts to do our work. I'll have several different announcements or videos for you to watch for this class. The purpose of this first presentation is to give you an idea what this class is about, to help you understand what it takes for you to be successful in this class and do well in this class, and briefly go over some of the assignments. I will have specific announcements for the professional portfolio assignment and the reflection paper, and then I'll combine the announcement for your progress reports and our courage and calling assignment. So first things first, what do we do? First things first is, how do you get hold of me? You'll see in this on this video I have blacked out my phone number and stuff, but hopefully you've already downloaded the syllabus so you can see that you can see my phone numbers, my cell numbers, and my email. I'm here to help you. My office hours are on campus are Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., then 1 to 4 p.m. I work from home on Monday, most Mondays. Some Mondays I have meetings, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Feel free to contact me using my cell phone, text me, you can send me an email. I'm here to help you. That's why I do what I do, is to help you if you have any questions about our assignments. So anything I can do to help you, I'm not limited to those office hours. The only restriction I have is on cell phone. Just limit it to 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's something. In the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, I may respond back to your emails or phone calls. Sometimes I will, and sometimes I won't. It just depends on what's going on. If it's an emergency, I will, but I'll talk about that stuff in just a little bit. And so what we're going to do in this class, or what you're going to do, is you're going to develop a professional portfolio that will demonstrate that you are meeting the Board of Certification content standards. They're called the Board of Certification Standards of Professional Practice, and we're going to actually cover practice standards 1 to 3, and then the Code of Professional Responsibility 1 through 3 in this class. So, and I'll talk more about the actual assignment in a different announcement, but just for now, that's the big thing that you're going to be doing, is demonstrating that you are meeting our Board of Certifications practice standards through your work as an athletic trainer. So with that in mind, let's talk about the text that you need to have. The first two, the BOC's standard of professional practice, I have those in the Moodle class, so you can download those. Then the NATA Code of Ethics, I also have those in our Moodle class, so you can download that. The book that you need to purchase, and I sent an email out, so hopefully you've already purchased this book. If not, I've also put a link inside the class that will give you a free preview of the first chapter or so you can order the book and get it, or you can get it as a Kindle version. That's how I bought it. The book is by Gordon T. Smith. It's called Courage and Calling, Embracing Your God-Given Potential. I get the most current version, which was from 2011. It's an InterVarsity press book. And again, I'll talk about that particular assignment that you're going to do in a different presentation. But those are the only book you have to buy for that class is the Courage and Calling. All right. You have 4 different assignments. You're going to have 3 professional portfolio assignments. And this is what we call signature assignments. Each class in our graduate program has what's called signature assignments, which is, you'll see a little bit lower in the syllabus. The purpose of our signature assignment is to assess that you are meeting all these things that you see all in all your syllabi: the program student learning outcomes and your athletic training emphasis student learning outcome. That's how in academics we determine if a student is actually learning the material that you're learning. And so in order to assess that, we have to create assignments to assess that you're actually meeting those particular student learning outcomes. And for this class, the professional portfolio assignments are designed to assess if you're meeting the program student learning outcomes and the athletic training emphasis student learning outcomes. This is your major assignment. And the critical thing you'll see on here, it says final grades. This class is credit or no credit. So it's your final grade in this class is either credit or no credit. You either will pass the class or you won't pass the class. Now, majority of people in this class do pass it, so don't get yourself too stressed out about it. But to earn credit in this class, you must earn a B or greater in your professional portfolio assignments, the 3 portfolio assignments, and your final reflection paper at the end. So a B is 82% in our program. So you have your professional portfolios, you have 3 of those. You have a reflection paper, which is due at the end of the semester, which is worth 100 points. So you have to earn a 82% or B or greater on those 4 assignments in order to pass this course. The progress reports are worth 15 points. It's really, if I didn't have to give points for these things, I wouldn't. But unfortunately, students think they have to do work. If they won't do work unless there's points associated with it. So there's point values there, and there's some critical things with the progress report we'll talk about in that assignment announcement. And you'll see the courage and calling reflection. The point values are included in your professional portfolio. They're included in a progress report, and the points are included in a reflection paper. So again, we'll talk about these assignments in later assignment or later announcements. Critical thing is all your assignments need to be turned in on time. All the assignments are typically due at 11:59 p.m. on the date that they're listed, and that's Pacific Standard Time here on the West Coast. If you turn in your assignment late, your grade will be reduced by 25% right off the top, so you automatically start off with 75%, and that means you didn't pass. So turn everything in on time. Now, if something's going on in your life, like I know I have some stuff going on in my life this semester, so just go ahead and let me know what's going on. We're all adults here. Most of the time, emergencies do show up at the last minute. Please send me an email if something's going on, or a text if something bad's going on. Just let me know what's going on. We're adults here. We all work together, and I want to treat you like an adult because you are an adult. So treat me as an adult, and just let me know what's going on. I believe in grace and I believe in mercy, but I also, if you just turn everything in late and it becomes a habit of yours, then that's it. So just this class is about professionalism, and so that's one of the things that I'd rather not have this 25% grade reduction, but what's happened in the past, some students took advantage of the grace that we have and would turn stuff in late consistently all the time. So we had to do something in the program. The grading rubric, I'm not going to go spend too much time on here, is other than saying that if you earn a C in any course in this grad program, right here, you'll see it's unacceptable. What a C means at the graduate level at Fresno Pacific University, it means that you did not meet the minimum requirements for all our course assignments. And so that means you have to retake that course. A C is basically equal to an F in this graduate program. Some expectations, or the expectations that I have of you as a student. This is a 3-unit course, which means you should be spending about 10 to 20 hours per week doing classwork. Majority of the time that you're going to be spending in this class is at work. This is a practicum, so you're expected to work at least 9 hours per week, and I don't think that's going to be a problem with anybody in this program. So you're expected to work 9 hours per week working as an athletic trainer. So the other critical thing is your major assignment again is this portfolio. Don't wait till the last week to complete this portfolio. Do a little bit every single week working on your portfolio. I'm going to talk about the schedule here in a bit. Your first portfolio is not due until week 4 of this class. This class is different than all the other classes, and where every week you have some kind of assignment due. In this class, you don't have an assignment due every single week. And that can be good and that can be bad. The bad thing about that is you can just put it off, you can put it off, and you can put it off. So don't wait. Start working now on your portfolio. I also ask that you check your FPU email daily, especially during the week, because that's how I communicate important things to you, is either through email or within the Moodle class site. There is a course announcements. I'll post announcements there too. You are expected to read those announcements and follow any of those announcements if I make changes. Now, as far as your email, if you don't check your Fresno Pacific University email at all, there is a way to forward that email to an email that you actually do check. There is a video inside the Moodle training course that teach you how to do that. Other expectation that I have is I expect you to follow and read and follow all the assignment directions. I have tried to provide detailed assignment directions for you, but if you still do not understand, please ask. And speaking of that, how do you get help in my classes? In all my classes that you'll take from me, I have set up what's called a Q&A form, a question and answer form. I ask that you first ask your questions about assignments in the Q&A form before you contact me. Check the forum, see if anybody else has asked the same question as you, and see how I've responded to them. Why do I do that? The reason why I do that is because most of the time students have the same questions. Instead of me getting a lot of emails and me responding to all these separate emails, it's easier for the student and it is easier for me just to have a central place inside our class where you can post your questions about our assignments. I can respond to your answer, to your question. If you don't see that question posted yet in Q&A form, I'll post it there. I check the Moodle class site several times per day, so I'll respond back to you very quickly. Sometimes it'll be a matter of minutes, sometimes it'll be a matter of a couple of hours. Now, if you post something on a Saturday, I may not check it Saturday or Sunday. Just depends on what's going on in my life. I have a busy family life, so just realize that. All these other things, not that important right now. You can read the university policies at your leisure if you have nothing better to do. Let's talk about the class schedule. So I'm in Appendix A. So I've broken the class by weeks and also by 4-week periods. So this is the first 4 weeks of the class. So from the first day of class until September 22nd, you're going to be planning and preparing your professional portfolio number 1. Again, your very first portfolio is not due until September 22nd. So it's not due week 1. First week of this class, all you're going to do is do some reading. You're going to read the BOC Standards of Professional Practice. Go ahead and read the entire document. It's not that big. And then you're going to start working on your first portfolio. And in the first portfolio, we're only working on the Code of Professional Practice number 1, which is Patient Responsibility, sections 1.1 and 1.7, and the BOC Practice Standard, standard 1. You're not doing any more than that for this first professional portfolio. We're just doing standard 1 and code 1. Okay? So you won't turn anything in other than an extra credit form for that first week. I need to include that you also should read chapter 1 of your Courage and Calling book, but you can look at that in that particular announcement. Then in week 2, you'll continue to organize and work on your portfolio assignment, but you're not turning that in yet. The only thing you'll turn in at the end of week 2 is your first progress report, and that's due Sunday, September 8th by 11:59 p.m. in Moodle. Please do not turn that assignment in early. The reason why is because that assignment should include all your work hours from week 1 and week 2. And again, I'll talk about that in that particular announcement. But you shouldn't turn that in assignment at least until the Friday or Saturday of that week, or Sunday, obviously, so you can record all your hours from week 1 and week 2 in that assignment. Week 3 of the semester, all you're doing is working on your portfolio again. You're not turning anything in that first week, or the third week. Then week 4 of the class, you're going to turn in your first professional portfolio. Your portfolio should include your introduction, the standards description, the artifacts, and reflection sections. So in your professional portfolio, it's due Sunday, September 22nd by 11:59 p.m. in Moodle. Then in the class, we'll just have this every 4 weeks type of rotation. So hopefully that's clear for you. If you got any particular questions about the class, let me scroll down before I end that. And you see in Appendix B, I have the description of the professional portfolio assignment. Then in Appendix C, it's the progress report description. And Appendix D is reflection paper. Then Appendix E is the Courage and Calling reflection assignment. So that's where the description of each assignment is located. So I'm going to scroll up. So I just want to end this presentation by encouraging you to stay on top of your professional portfolio. If you have questions, please ask. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you through this practicum. And I look forward to getting to know you a little bit better through this course.